Because, like, men and women alike, like, body types are such, like, an important thing. Like, to me, it isn't, as long as, like, you know somebody's, like, trying to better themselves and working on it. Tap, 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 tap. Uh-oh, that's sweet. Oh! One skips it.
Where I'm surprised everyone else skips it because I thought I was the only person who did. Where it's Michael's children.
His
right?
children.
Or I forget what it's called, but basically a long time ago, he had promised a bunch of kids that he was going to pay off for their college, all this and that. And then the time comes and they send him a reminder, and he's like, "Wait, what is that today or some shit?" And then it's like he finds out, like, because of his generosity that he promised a long time ago, they named a school after him or something. They have a hallway dedicated to him, and like all the kids come out and they're doing like these like presentations just to like hey, thank you so much for covering our stuff. And at the time she's like, fuck, I don't have the money for this. And I was like, I can't watch this. It was too awkward. So to this day, I don't know what goes on in the show. In that episode, anyway.
In that episode, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully things get resolved. And if not, I mean, it's an episodic show, so it's like, none of the shit matters from episode to episode unless it's like part 2.
Yeah, it's hard. It's kind of hard for me to watch shows like that because it's like I kind of like it when there's like a continuous plot. I don't like it. Like that's why I could never get into Twilight Zone.
Right.
Because it's just like
You were
there's no
saying that
consistent
too.
characters or anything.
I think, like, plots like The Office kind of work because they have a semi-continuous plot.
Yeah.
Like, the character development continues, but maybe not so much day-to-day activity, which, I mean, they can get away with that shit because it's an office place. Day-to-day activity doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair point.
Day-to-day. So it's like, they can get away with that stuff. But it's still kind of semi-continuous because, like, their relationships progress.
Yeah.
You see
I mean,
the
obviously, there's no way it
issues with,
can't.
like, yeah.
It's not really a show if they can't progress. He's dead.
I wonder if you can even do that with, like, most, like, television shows. Like let's say Scrubs, right?
Yeah.
Every episode is episodic. Like, it's the same thing as The Office where, like, the relationships progress.
The relationships.
But not so much the plot of the story unless it's, like, a part 2.
Fair.
So...
What?
I'm wondering, like, if they did an episodic release, I mean, there's no way they could do that. There's, like, no... You're in the same workplace.
Yeah.
Oh...
That makes me wonder, like...
This is the girl everyone simps over.
Mars? Or that's simped over, like, Jupiter?
No, they simped over her because in the... Isn't she, like, the haircut girl in the...
Oh, Rezu or whatever in
Yeah.
Legends, yeah.
I'll tell you
Bad.
what, I fucking lick her feet. Oh.
Why do they make it sound like a baseball game? Oh, wow.
They're
Oh, wow.
blackbird.
Oh, yeah.
Cheap.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do rubber ducks exist? Is that... If you painted those blue, it'd be the Twitter logo.
Yeah, literally.
I'm sorry, the X logo.
The X logo, which it isn't
Wait,
anymore, it's
isn't
just an
anymore?
X now.
It is.
So now Pokemon X.
Why are her hands off to the side like that?
Look at my Pokemon. Wow, you look so concerned.
Nah.
Owie.
What are you doing to my Pokemon? Smiling.
Yeah.
Her dress is like a UFO.
Oh,
You see the top of like a UFO on her like skirt.
Oh, good job, I forgot.
We're actually doing pretty hot, dude.
Yeah. Hopefully we can two-shot her Prodley now, but we'll see.
Her Prodley.
Her Prodley, baby.
Correct.
I've gotten to appreciate Prodley as I've gotten older.
Yeah, only because
I
of
love
cats.
it. I loved cats growing up. I was just like, this is like an ugly fat cat. Why would I like this?
Well, nowadays beauty standards have changed, so this is like, it's like,
This one's
you're a
sexy
big,
cat.
beautiful woman.
Ugh, Island.
You don't have to change your beautiful as you are. Dude, if we ever get
I
popular,
don't
people are
like
gonna be like,
that.
oh, people are gonna get so mad
Like,
at that
we're
shit.
cat too, though, but it's just like, okay.
I'm pretty
I
cool.
understand the perspective of it's not fair for me to exist in the state I am and not be able to feel beautiful or like appreciated, but it's also just like certain body types are appreciated because there's work put into them.
Oh yeah.
Or even if they're not, sometimes it's just genetics, and it's just like, yes, like genetics can be congratulated.
Mm-hmm.
Like people compliment men's like jawlines and shit like that all the damn time. So
Right.
what's so terrible if it's just like, wow, this woman really put work in to lose like 120 pounds, her body looks incredible. She didn't even need like any like tone-up surgery because she took her workouts seriously.
Right.
And you're calling her slurs and like telling her to kill herself because
Like, that
you
to me-
think she hates fat
like,
people.
It's not that. It's like I hate that too because it's like these people who advocate for like
Not
body
doing it.
positivity, right?
Yeah.
There are the same people
You
who
have to kill
see somebody
someone, you have
like
to kill.
somebody loses weight
Yeah.
and goes, "God, you fucking hate fat people, don't you?" Nice.
I hate that. It's just like, what? You can't like stand being fat. It's just like, what? Do you not feel like yourself in your body the way like I do? Cause good lord.
It's not even that. There's just like so many health benefits, and
That
like you
was
feel
pointless.
so much better when you work out too.
Yeah.
Like when you get into the rhythm, oh my god, I was on top of the fucking world.
There's so many like different things about being fat that people don't seem to realize. It's not just like a difference in appearance and weight, but it's just
Mental health.
like for me personally, like as I gained weight, remembering the way it felt to be like, ew, I feel my love handles like against like
yeah.
my fucking like the folds. I felt like that. I
Or-
felt like fat hanging.
I was telling you how
We
I
don't get
noticed
yours,
myself like when I was like really fat, where it's like
Yeah.
holding papers, right? I would kind of like hold like things in place with my stomach against the table, and like kind of work on stuff, and then I would take it out and like I was using it as like a third arm, which is kind of cool at the same time. But then when I realized what I was doing, I was like, that's
Like, what
fucked
the
up.
fuck, man?
Something I will say is that I think like muscles and like hard work and dedication, it's always from
There's a
here till time
reason
immemorial
those are
it will always
admired
represent hard work
and
and
dedication.
dedication.
Because that's what it is.
'Cause
That's
you
what it
have
takes
to
to
work
get
in order to
that.
get that stuff.
What does it take being fat? Being depressed, having like something terrible happen where you're just sedentary, lazy, not doing anything. Like, and it should be shamed to some extent, but not to the point where it's like you just see a fat person and you just like judge immediately. Like, I think that's like unfair and that's cruel, but it's just like the fat
Right.
people who like proudly like show themselves off online. It's like, hey, you need to take it easy a little bit there, buddy.
Stop glorifying that shit.
Yeah, that's something to be proud
Whereas
of.
people who were fat, maybe because of trauma or something, and then like
Yeah.
they started to lose weight, gain muscle if they wanted to.
Or,
It's like that to me
yeah.
is like a triumph.
Those things where I don't
You
know.
are triumphing over like your
I don't remember if it was a
previous
video.
self.
You, sorry, I'm dying. If it was a video you showed me, or like something on like a meme video, where it was like a girl, like a very heavy set girl, like kind of talking, like making like a video where it's just like, so I was supposed to like make a salad for lunch today, but it turns out I'm out of salad mix, so instead I'm gonna make something else. But then they cut off what she was about to like use as a substitute, and we're like raising their brow and be like, oh really? Fat girl eating salad? Like that
The one
kind of
I
shit.
saw was, you know, I ordered like one fry from this place, but they gave me two on accident. It's like, really? Did they really give you two?
Did they really give you two?
Or what's that one video we saw where we were just like, there was this girl talking about how her date canceled on her, and she was like close up to the
Right, oh
camera,
my
and then she
God.
backs out like another like Christmas tree layer came out, and we're just like, what the fuck,
This
bro?
woman was just like insanely fucking built.
Upside down pudding cup.
My god, yeah. Like, my god. I know, that's like fucked up to say, but sometimes these builds are like, Jesus Christ.
Like,
Okay, show us.
Oh,
you
this is
know?
our encounter for
Yep. We didn't get one on the previous route, which means if we come back here for the Driftwound spawn at the windmill place,
Mhm.
we can get that Driftwound.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
He definitely has water guns, so let's see. Maestro's probably gonna wait. When did you get absorbed? Whatever. Who could do the best?
Don't get me wrong, she looked
Okay.
like great, but
She
like
did, but it's just
like she like you can tell she put work into herself despite like where she is, but it's like
what
the
do
same
you
time,
know?
like-
Fuck she did.
well like she
What do you mean,
was
like a
dressed
kid?
very
What-
nicely.
okay, yeah, like she
you know, she
does
had her
look
makeup
nice
on
and does
point. She
makeup,
was
yeah.
killing it, but like
Very cute, but it's just like, geez.
also
like
I
you
mean,
know, her pictures weren't including her body.
No. you knew she was taking that shit from like the torso up.
Yeah, not even the torso, like the fucking collarbone up or the tits up.
Yeah.
Let's try Struggle Bug. But yeah, like I mean, as someone fat as shit
I
myself.
cannot believe I'm hearing this disgusting shit from my favorite YouTubers,
My favorite
RatSnacks.
That's the thing. It's just like you just have to accept the fact that weight loss is bettering yourself, because it is simply just
No, no, it's not. You can be beautiful and fat. My doctor says
Okay,
I'm healthy.
I know.
My doctor says I'm healthy. My
That's-
doctor says I'm okay. I don't need to lose weight.
because if he says you're not, you're gonna sue him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing is like, I could go to the gym 5 days a week and eat cleanly. And I will end up like losing weight doing that. That's just inevitable if you're being healthy. But if I'm still over 200 pounds and somehow still maintaining that weight, something's wrong. Where I'm just eating too many calories. And at the end of the day, being this weight, this added weight, putting extra unnecessary pressure on my joints, on my bones.
I like how we talk about this after talking about
Cholesterol
eating
around
at
my heart.
Nancy's.
Yeah. Talking about eating so much
Two
food.
Italian places in a row. God.
Who are these people?
But to be fair, I'm not, like, this is the only thing I'm eating today. Because I'm probably maxing out my calories. Well, for my, like, level of activity and how many times I go to the gym. Scampi? Oh, I liked that.
Yeah.
For my level of activity, like, my calories are, like, super high up there. So
Yeah,
it's like, just by existing, I burn more calories than you do by working out.
That's the thing. That's the thing, is, like, the difference between men and... Wait.
Men and women.
Ed John Bob went to Eternity City. You better make your way there, too. Okay.
Oh
But, I'm just gonna save just to be safe. But the fact that, like, there's, like, so much difference between not just men and women, but just different people in general, where it's just, like, you can't help if you have a sedentary job. You can look into ways to work around that and move around more. Like, my job is sedentary, but if I feel like getting a little more steps in, it's just like, okay, then I'll hold for you guys. I'll fill on the floor. I can find something to do, or fuck, I could, like, stand if I felt like it and put, like, my keyboard on the, like, shelf up there.
No, that would be bad for your back.
That would be annoying, though. But, God, I hate the way she crouches every fucking time.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move.
Or you have options, too, other than just working out. But it's like, I eat a shit ton of food. I work out so I can eat shitty.
But that's the thing, is, like, working out is not, like, a necessity to lose weight, but it's just something everybody should do. It's not to, like, bulk
not working
up,
out.
it's just good.
Maybe not working out in the sense of working out. I think getting some exercise.
Yeah, because...
Getting some physical activity.
I can't remember, like, what the term is for it, but what you do, like, in a day to burn calories, as simple as, like, standing up from a seat, walking around, scratching your head, brushing your teeth, like, squatting to grab shit. All those, like, little minute workouts, like, add up, and they, like, make up a considerable amount of, like, the calories you burn in a day.
But it's not even
separate from working out.
Because, like, okay, if you think about it, working out is that last, like, 15, 20%, maybe even 10%.
Yeah.
Whereas 80% of, like, your weight loss is what you're
calorie consumption.
Calorie consumption.
And the only reason it's, like, specific foods is because, hey, if you're eating, like, fucking Oreos and then, like, a burger from McDonald's and then something else, then that's all you're getting because it's so high in calories, and then duh, you're gonna be hungry the rest of the day. But when you're eating calorie-dense foods, like adding vegetables into, like, your mix of, like, rice and chicken and shit like that,
of course,
that shit's gonna fill you the fuck up, and then really, like, I still only really need 2 meals a day because I just don't get hungry. And at work I have, like, protein bars, and it's just like, yeah, for, like, maybe 200 calories for a snack, but 20 grams of protein, like, it's gonna stave off your hunger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I guess I'll stay in for you, dude.
And,
I
like,
really want to get results.
Protein helps keep your body more satiated, more full throughout the day.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I had a recommendation to any viewer who's trying to better themselves, eat more protein. You don't have to track your calories, but it's like, keep note of what you're eating on a week-to-week basis. And if you're not losing weight or you're gaining weight, it's probably something you're eating.
Yeah.
Like, even if, like, you're like, oh, I only ate, like, 2 burgers and, like, an Oreo today.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like,
oh, jeez. Oh, I'm fine.
Like, you're probably still maxing out your calories. Or, like, if not, you're probably just, like, putting your calories all into, like, fat.
Yeah.
Like,
and
your macros.
Women specifically have to pay attention to their period and everything, because obviously, like, cravings,
yeah, you can swell up.
They'll be hungrier, you'll bloat up, so don't
or, like, and if you're, like, doing, like, a really hard deficit, like, you shouldn't have too hard of a deficit. A really hard deficit will cause you to, like,
tissue loss and all that.
Yeah.
But, there's that to pay attention to, and it's just like, it's just what you should do to live a better life. Because I'm sorry, when I look at my mom, who's been fat her entire life and basically has been, like, crippled since age,
been fat
like,
my entire life too.
Yeah, exactly. Since, like, age, like, 45, and has been walking with a cane, and it's just like, sure, ideally she's like, she sounds fine because she owns her own condo, doesn't pay rent on it, is retired.
Well, that's financially. That
exactly.
doesn't matter.
That's financially, but physically, she cannot even, like, get down a block. She cannot climb a flight of stairs. She can barely drive her own car, barely get around the house. If she falls, she's probably gonna die.
Yep.
She fell in the tub and was stuck there for 25 hours until someone heard her screaming. So, like, these things have to be thought of. You're gonna look at yourself and be like, looking in the mirror and being like, yeah, I like what I'm seeing. And sure, if you like the way you look fat, that's fine. If you're confident being fat, that's fine. But it's just
Right.
like, that should only be because you know it's a temporary state. Like, that's why I can walk around confidently and dress well and dress for my body.
Oh yeah, this
Because I
got
know
a
it's
fucking
not.
banging body.
Because I know it's not, like, permanent or anything.
Right.
And I look forward to seeing, like, what I can craft from it. I'm just not looking forward to, like, all the possible loose skin and needing surgery for that. But even then,
$20,000 for surgery, baby.
even then, I'd rather have, like, loose skin and be at a proper size that I can move around and, like, be comfortable in.
Okay, this is something big too
What
that
does she have out
about
there?
losing weight that people don't recognize.
Yeah.
Is that when you lose weight, everyday activities become so much easier.
Yeah.
Like
Like
fucking
getting out of bed, dude. I feel like a fucking, like, I feel like a graveler or like a golem.
A
I
golem
just
getting
feel
out of bed, like,
around
you're
when I'm like
rolling.
rolling up. And, like
Right.
moving around in bed is such a chore. Good lord.
Like I noticed that if I go too long without working out, I start like if I have to pick up something off the floor, I do that thing where it's like a one-legged, like other leg in the air. You go and pick it up and swipe down really quick.
Instead of like squatting to grab it.
Yeah, but like I would squat to grab everything now because it's like so much easier and faster than like leaning over and lumbering with your leg in the air to pick up something.
Lumbering.
Just regular activities are so much easier. Going upstairs is super fucking easy. You don't get winded.
I know our pharmacist who's going on vacation that you so nicely prepared compound for so she wouldn't have to do it over the weekend mentioned that she's getting a Planet Fitness subscription so she can get back in the gym, but she said she had like anxiety with it and didn't like being around people in the gym.
Oh, dude, I was the same way.
Yeah.
Like, when I first started working out, I was just like, God, people are fucking looking at me. Here's the thing. When I finally got into it, I was looking at myself and I'm just like, do I look at anybody in the gym?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
I don't fucking care about anyone in the gym.
I do, and it's only because the annoying people there piss me off. With like either
Yeah, if you're,
because
one
I
of those, if you're one of those people at Planet Fitness who do the fucking stupid shit, yeah, everyone's gonna look at you. Right?
Yeah,
like,
I'm
watch a
sorry.
video, watch a couple videos on what you want to do for exercise. Watch a couple videos on how to perform the exercises. Don't do that stupid shit where, like, you're taking laps around the gym when there's no track.
But also, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Fucking lap lady.
Laugh lady, yeah. Like, I go at
Hate
5 in the
her.
morning because I'm like, I should be able to avoid all the weirdos. And it's like, no, there's like old guys that like hug the machine and like fucking grunt with every fucking rep they do.
Or the fucking broccoli hair kid.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
crowded
I've
around one
never,
machine.
never had those. And then there's like that
Dude,
influencer
summer
looking
when
chick.
Planet Fitness has free like gym membership for teenagers, I hate that. Like you'll go from being anxious about the gym because like you think everyone's looking at you, and then you'll realize nobody's looking at me because I'm not looking at anyone else. And then when you get further into gym like I am, all you're doing is noticing like the big fucking guy lifting, and you'll start noticing everyone at your gym because it's like there's nothing else to do.
Honestly, for me, like, I don't care. Like, I show up, I go in, my headphones are in, I'm like, I know what I'm here to do.
You're
I'm
here
paying
for
attention
yourself.
to what my body is doing, how I'm
Right.
feeling on these reps. I'm doing what you told me to do and, like, taking notes between reps, seeing how I'm feeling.
Yes, dude.
Taking longer
fucking-
breaks, and it helps
please log
me,
your workouts.
yeah, and it's helping me, like, improve in between reps so I can, like, finish off stronger or, like, cut a rep off early or, like, cut out an entire set. Because I try to do 5 sets
Oh
of
god.
10 to 12 reps per exercise that I do.
I'm a 3-set guy and then done.
Fair.
Dude,
But you
like-
do like higher weights, so it
I do
makes
higher
sense.
weights, so it's like I'll do 6 to 8 reps depending on the machine, or if like I really feel
Like
like
I clearly
like
can't
putting-
push it.
I can't build any more muscle right now because I feel like my body looks fucking huge compared to my head in some pictures. So, like that one picture when I was holding the little kitty cat, my fucking biceps and my triceps, like my arm was massive compared to my head. So it's like, okay, I need to like, well, obviously a lot of that's fat too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'll need to like cut down.
That's the thing too. It's like if you're exercising when you're trying to lose weight, you are gonna look like a little bigger at first because you're getting all the muscle padded underneath
yeah,
all
like-
your fat
well-
before you're burning it.
Well, not just that, but like you're gonna be
Shit.
losing a lot of weight really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Like, the
once you see
heavier
that
you
progress,
are.
that'll get you motivated so hard,
Exactly.
man. It's so addicting. I don't know. I love it. And it's like I want to go back too, but my legs fucked.
No, I know. Like I can start going back in again. I think I'm gonna try to stick to the mornings. I know I
Yeah.
said like afternoon, but that's just more so. God damn it. I don't know, because right now it's convenience because I either have to spend more money to get a gym that's closer that I'm not used to.
Well, here's the thing.
or-
The reason you asked Boss Man to get a schedule similar to mine is so that we can go together.
No, it actually really isn't that. It's because I do feel like we just need extra people in that center. Even if it's convenient for me, it's just like I just would prefer more people be the midday shift rather than at the end when I literally am sitting there with jack shit to do. Alright, let's see what we can do. I think we can survive another a lot. We just have to land 2 more fury cutters. What? Alright.
But if you're gonna go in the mornings, I don't get to see you anymore.
I know, so I think I'm gonna try to do it after.
We could do it for a while after.
Because then it's like, it's on the way home,
Yeah.
and it's not a detour. But if I wake up in the morning to go to the gym, that's like a whole detour.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing, too.
wasting gas.
That's why more people go afterwards. I used to go like
I'll just
really
do it
early
then.
mornings because there was nobody at the free weights, and that was great for me. That's what I mostly use the free
How are
weights.
you not evolved yet, dude? We've stepped so much. We've leveled
Where's
up
the
so much.
friendship checker?
We get that in the next city. We get the app for it. God, it's so frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that stupid blotch. There we go. Let's kill this guy.
You can't call him Blanche.
But yeah, it's just like, it's not something you have to do, and if you're just fine just being fat for the rest of your life, you just have to understand, okay, that means you're gonna be walking with a cane in your 40s,
You're-
and you're not gonna be
not
able
all
to do
people,
anything.
But you're gonna have definitely
Most
some health
people.
problems down the line.
Like, trust me, they will. Like, they don't seem to understand.
I can't wait. You know what? We're at a point where like these people who are advocating for this stuff, it's just like they're getting older. I would love to see all the problems that they have when they're older and they talk about them.
Yeah.
It's
I wonder what could have prevented that.
I wonder.
Like, I'm sorry, that just tells me you're not
You-
a confident person if you can't just
You
kind
feel
of...
so much better when you eat clean too. Good
No, you have to
God,
accept
dude.
that this is what I want. No, I fucking don't. The other people don't have to. They're allowed to, like, not be okay with what you're doing. But, like, you getting insecure over it and be like, hey, you have to find me beautiful. You have to be okay with how I look. It's just like, no, I really don't.
No,
I'm fine with people looking at me and being like, ew, no.
you can change your own beauty
Who cares?
standards. That's fine.
Yeah.
And if you think you look great, you do. I mean, but then again, everything is subjective too.
I just hate that. Yeah, exactly.
So people be like looking at me as like a rock solid like 4, and then I'll look at myself and be like, yeah, I'm a 10, but that's not really it.
Yeah, that's just how those things go. It's just like, I hate that it kind of just leaves you in a trap of like, if you're fine with yourself and you know like where you're going, it's just like, that's fine.
Right.
But if I were to like make a dating profile, I'm either gonna get
but
exactly.
you'd have to angle those shots really hard, and then people would
Ew.
get upset when they see you because they're just
I
like,
would
"I
not
could
do
shit."
that because I don't. Hell no.
Some people do
Why would
that.
I do? I would not want to though.
Right.
It's just like this is what you're getting. It's just like, and sure, maybe I'll be thinner down the
I
line.
love
That's
her.
just like, there's guys who would want someone who's already thin and fit, and there's guys who would want someone bigger. But then it's just like, by the time I'm thin, they're gonna be like, well, I mean, you're not the way I want you to look anymore. So
That's fine.
it's
And
that
besides,
little, that
you
annoying,
want
like,
people to
trap.
want you to be where you want to be, right?
Yeah.
So if like you want to like work out for your health, with the added benefit of like, hey, you get to lose a little more weight, you get to fit in smaller clothes, which are cheaper. That's great on you, and then you should find somebody who wants that for you too.
Duh.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, that looks fucked.
what is
But
that animation?
unfortunately, it just seems like I have to wait until like all this is said and done, because there's not really gonna be anyone who's gonna just be like, oh yeah, sure, like whatever. Men and women alike, like body types are such like an important thing. Like to me, it isn't, as long as like you know somebody's like trying to better themselves and working on it. Tap 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 tap. Uh oh, that's sweet. Oh!
Oh, Christ,
Why'd they do
get out
so
of
fuck?
there.
Oh, because it was a crit.
Right.
Well, he might outspeed now.
Yeah,
God damn
get
it,
out of
all
there.
that setup for nothing. Bird.
Way too long.
Get the bird out there.
I like this girl's
Bad.
sprite because I like her yellow hair.
Battle girl's cute, yeah.
She looks like she works
Oh
out.
god, they're black cards. What the fuck? That's sick though.
Ooh, gravy. We should
Oh,
probably
yeah.
call it after this battle.
Why? It's like 11:40, isn't
Because
it?
I gotta poop.
God damn it, Ivan.
Yeah?
We can like pause and do like another like mini session. Hey, I just want to poop and that's it, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so, Ivan.
I say so. Sure.
Okay, if you say so, Ivan.
I feel like pooping real bad.
Like, hold on. Wow, Kelsey.
My
you killed
favorite,
her.
my favorite Let's Players don't poop when they're playing games. Yeah,
Real
but that's
shit.
because your favorite Let's Players made a deal with Devil, so they
I
don't have to
didn't.
poop again.
That's stupid. Alright, well, we at least beat the gym, I guess.